Now that the game's over, I thought we'd come out into nature with Yangatike and just have a little bit of a walk. Talk about Florian Wirtz, talk about the game. Alright, so I'm going to reserve my comments on the game. You guys saw me basically lose my mind yesterday whilst watching it, so we're just going to go straight into this. There are individuals at this club that are just clearly not performing, not doing well enough at the minute. And the annoying part is it's individuals that we've either seen perform for this club or for other clubs around Europe. So that's the frustrating part for me. I'm going to go into Ibrahim Konate to start off with. I'm going to be honest, if Leone didn't do his ACL, or we signed Mark Gahey like we wanted to, he would not be starting for Liverpool Football Club. Not a chance. He has been diabolical. And the reason it annoys me so much is because he was amazing last year. He really performed for us. He was a real presence at the back. And there were times last season where he looked like the second best centre back in the league behind Virgil. And we're just not seeing that out of him right now. And it's a bit frustrating, but I don't know why. And that's the most frustrating part. Because he's not old. You know, he's still a young centre back. He's still got drive. You're coming off just winning the Premier League. You've got unfinished business in the Champions League. Just do something. Sorry, dog took a shit, so I had to stop. But yeah, it's frustrating because he's a player that he really does have caliber. He's shown it over the years. He's really shown that he could be. He's a Liverpool centre back, and he's not this season. He's not. He's the reason we've been throwing away 2-0 leads. Yang. Don't know where the dog's gone. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, so he's the reason we've been throwing away 2-0 leads. Last night, he was literally playing the opposition through. He was struggling against Osherman, but if we deeply look at our team right now, who hasn't Konate struggled against this year? He has struggled against every single striker he's come up against, bar Gyökeres. And it's just sad to see. He is not the same centre-back that we saw last year, and I don't know if it's a tactical thing. I can't even say it's a tactical thing, because we're holding the ball, we're holding possession. He's actually probably got less defending to do this year than he did last year. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe he's not got that focus that he can just not have a lot to do, but when he has something to do, he deals with it. But something needs to be sorted out. Now, we'll move on to Florian Wirtz. He's a player that everyone was excited to see coming in. Rival fans were fuming when we signed him. We were over the moon that we signed him. Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, he's not, like I will maintain what I've said, he's not playing awful. He really isn't. Even last night, he was showing glimpses. The ball through to Isak where he scuffs it. But I need more of that. And I don't know if that's because our attack isn't firing, that he can't do these things. But I don't know if he's the reason the attack's not firing. But it's frustrating to see. Because he's got quality. And he is young. You know, so I'm not worried about him. I think that he'll come good. I just want him to start coming good now. Now that we're 6, 7, going into 8 games into the season, we need to see him start doing something. And Saturday against Chelsea, I said last night was the opportunity for him to do it. And to be honest, he started showing glimpses, but glimpses aren't good enough. Glimpses aren't good enough, not of your caliber. It's nothing to do with the price tag. It's to do with the player that he is. He should be doing better. He's a real frustrating one. He's a real frustrating one because you can see the amount of forward runs he makes and sometimes he's not seen. You know what I mean? But then there's chances that he gets, like there was one against Crystal Palace on the weekend that he should have scored. There was one last night that he probably should have scored. It was a good save, but still. And I think that he's just lacking a little bit of confidence right now. But I feel like he can gain that confidence back. People are racing RC cars over there, like over these mounds of dirt. But anyway, yeah, he needs his confidence, and he needs to just start firing and start firing soon. And the last one that I'm going to talk about is Mohamed Salah. Now, I've always been the biggest defender of Mo Salah. I've always said that he is, well, better than Hazard. I will always argue that point, and I still think that. But he needs to start showing me something. He's not the same salary he was last year. I don't know if the money, if he was playing that well because of the contract situation or what. I don't know, again, if it's the fact that our attack isn't quite firing. But in a team like this, where we've got Virgil van Dijk, who's still a constant, Alisson, who's still a constant, we've got all these senior players that are still playing like that, even to a lesser extent, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch. They're not as senior as Salah is, but they're still going out there and putting in performances. I know Szoboszlai gave away the penalty last night, but he's been putting in solid, good performances all season. Salah needs to start doing something. Because it's not even like he's playing well and his ball's just like, it's not a Darwin Núñez situation. You've got Ekitike who's balling out, scoring goals, getting assists. You've now got Isak up there. We know he can score goals. Like, what Salah needs to do is start being Salah. He's the guy that takes the game by the scruff of the neck. And I know that I'm saying that Wirtz needs to do that because he does, but that doesn't mean Salah stops. We had multiple killers in our squad. We've had multiple players that can go out and win a game. And right now, the players that are winning games for us is a 16-year-old Virgil van Dijk. Like, Salah's not winning games for us. Florian Wirtz ain't winning games for us. Ibrahim Konate is throwing games away for us. It's awful. And the last person I want to talk about is Cody Gakpo. Now, I'm a huge fan of Gakpo. I have been a huge fan of Gakpo. Let me actually readjust that statement because I'm not a huge fan of him right now. I have been a huge fan of Gakpo. However, he has been absolutely diabolical. He has been terrible. He doesn't look like scoring. He doesn't look like creating. He started the season off well. We did take a couple of goals well. But now, I'm watching him last night and he just holds on to the ball. You've got players making runs and you're stopping the whole attack. Everyone knows he wants to cut inside, but when he cuts inside, he's not doing anything with it. He's not getting a shot off. He's not crossing it. He's just passing it backwards or not passing at all and losing it. And it's frustrating because, again, this is a player that we've seen score goals. This is a player that was important for us last season. This is a player that was banging goals at Anfield back to back to back to back to back. And a player that ultimately I wanted to remain in the team. I was happier having him than Diaz stay. And now I'm questioning that. And I understand Diaz has gone to the Bundesliga and he's playing against German farmers a lot of the time, but he's hit the ground running and he's doing stuff. And Cody Gakpo's out here doing a whole lot of nothing. So I'm at a loss with this team. I don't know if Slot needs to start. What I liked about Slot last season, he was ruthless. Quansah messes up, hooked, gone. 45 minutes, gone. Like, I know we can't do that with Konate. Like, we can play Gomez, but he didn't play great against Southampton. I would have liked to see Leone come in. He's done his ACL. Obviously, we didn't sign Guehi, but I want to see Slot be a bit savage. If Wirtz ain't performing, drop him. And not for rest. Not for rest. Drop him because he's not playing well. If Salah's not playing well, drop him. Could not care less. I personally could not care less. Chiesa's going out there and doing stuff, creating. I would be happy to see him start for either Gakpo or Salah at this current moment in time, because hopefully it would motivate them to play. I feel like Gakpo's too comfortable now. He's way too comfortable now. He was hungry last season because he had Diaz ahead of him and he wanted to get ahead of him. Now he's the number one guy and he is not motivated to play that same kind of football that he was playing. So I'm at a loss. We'll see how the season keeps panning out. I'm still not particularly worried about us because I know that we will click. Go on, walk on, boy. I know that we will click, but we need to click sooner rather than later because we've got Chelsea at the weekend. And I don't want to lose to them. Chelsea's a team that I hate. They're not a rival. Wait, leave it. It's trying to eat horse poo. We ain't allowing that. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I'd be really interested. I want other people's perspective on this because, like I said, I'm not overly worried about the entire season as a whole. I just want to know what other people think about why we're struggling in games that realistically we've not played well in a game this season apart from Arsenal, and even then we didn't play particularly well. So you guys let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to subscribe. Peace out. Young Atike.